Yo, well, hello everybody. Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for joining. This is a bonus session here on success strategies and what's coming up for you and what we're going to do in the short term and the long term. I just want to start by thanking you for joining. Thank you for following. I'll try to do these sessions late in the evening or early in the morning or on the weekend at different times just to add value and help you really. See that there is a better way out there. There is a different way to achieve. So tonight will be short. This is just to get you prepped for what's coming up tomorrow. Some of you already registered. Some of you already in my CRM and got the emails for tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. So thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing all 90 viewers so far. I'm just so excited and jazzed to see 93 signups. And 800 of you have said yes, you're coming. So I hope you do. This is for my LinkedIn family, Facebook group, Instagram, YouTube, all of you. So this is coming from the guidance and the teaching that I get from my mentors to you. So I get a piece of paper and a pen, and tonight I'm going to focus on the goal part of it and how we can get you cross over to that success side so you can see the better way. So we won't be long, but just a little bit. And in case we haven't met, in case this is the first time you see me live or first time you come to the group, welcome. Thank you. My name is Kamal. I am a student and teacher of the Law of Attraction. I've been mentored by Bob Proctor, rest in peace, and currently with Laura Langmeyer. I coach with Laura Langmeyer on coaching staff for mindset strategy and how to really get yourself off of being stuck. And I'm also a 24-year veteran in steelmaking, a professional VP here at Public Steel in Canton, Ohio. And it's just been an incredible run studying this material, helping others achieve that next level and feel really good about what you're doing, right? So I want you to just relax, take it easy, get a piece of paper, get a pen, and follow me, join, share. And if you like what you hear, you know how to get hold of me. I'm easygoing. I don't use a lot of VAs and companies. I have a couple of people helping in my system, one for the CRM and one for the LinkedIn. So you can get hold of me very, very quickly with my phone number, my email, book an appointment. So it's easy to reach out and speak to me one-on-one. We just have to set a time, all right? So join my group and follow. So again, thank you. And tonight we're going to continue with this goal. We started yesterday about the goals and sharing with you how it works and what we need. And one of the early lessons in where's the book here? And thinking into results. And here's the book, Thinking into Results. This is the kind of the second Bible that we use as we coach our clients, students, friends, family. The first thing that you got to do is focus on your goal. Like really find that want. Where you sit down and relax and you find what you want. Now this might be scary. This might be something that you've never done. And when you sit, you might be anxious. You might be feeling uptight. What is this thing that you want? You must want something. Now, and it has to be something that you don't have. So the last few days, I've been talking about the ABCs of goals. So if you haven't heard it, go back and hear them and share them. But let's say you sit down and you relax and you write down this worthy goal, okay? This worthy goal that you want, this thing that you're seeking, I want to let you know on a secret that it is also seeking you. I want to say that again. So that thing that you're seeking, that you're thinking about, you're sitting down, you're relaxed, you really want it, you're thinking about it. That's seeking you as well. So it could be that when you buy that lotto ticket, for example, on your mind, you're thinking, I can buy that house, I can buy that boat, I can buy that dream cottage place. Whatever you're seeking is also seeking you. And the key is to connect on that frequency and vibration. Now, how can I get you there? How can you get there? I can only show you the way. You're going to have to do the work. So what you're seeking is seeking you. So write that down. Get a piece of paper and a pen. I'm serious about this. So whatever you want, you must be that person. So you cannot say, I want to be a chef. I really want to be a chef in a fancy place, and you are still working just at McDonald's. Nothing wrong with McDonald's food or the fast food place, but you have to start becoming that chef. You have to want it, but you have to become it. And I want you to get your head wrapped around and wrap your arms on it, that you have to really want it. You have to like it. It has to put a smile on your face. It's not something that your dad wants or your mom wants or your kid. It's something that you want. You um, have to put yourself in that position. You might not feel like it some days. You might not feel like that you are in the game to reach that goal. You might feel like, oh man, again. Well, guess what? You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to show up for it. And if it is truly that thing that you want, if it is what you really, really want, well, guess what? You will show up for it. You will go and you look at your goal and you will have your goal card, just like Bob Proctor taught me. I have my goal card right in my pocket. You have them, you hold it on you and you look at it. And that's the thing that you want, right? But you gotta make up your mind that you're gonna leave the past that you're living right now. You're gonna leave that past and you're gonna move forward in this new direction. Now, these are some of the tactics and strategies that you need from a mindset perspective to get you to overcome the hump. First, I gotta get you to relax, I gotta get you to want it, I gotta get you to actually do it and physically write it. Just like I write it. This is my notebook where I use for my teaching, and this is the third book actually. So you do that. You make up your mind that you're gonna leave what you got and you want to go in this new direction. Now, why do we do that? See, your mind, your beautiful, marvelous mind, only works in the present moment. If your mind is attached to the past, if your mind's attached to the past and what happened yesterday and what happened the day before and the week before and the year before, or if your mind is attached to what's in your bank account right now, you're not going to be where you want to be. Right? So the past is gone. You have to really feel that you want to go in this direction, and you got to believe it. So when thinking into results in the lesson, as we guide you through it step by step, we get you to have this goal. Then we get you to start knowing and doing what you should be doing. See, so many people know how to do stuff, but they don't do. And we call that the knowing doing gap. That's why there's people with degrees and they don't go anywhere. That's why there's people with certificates and education and all these books that they got, but they don't seem to get off the chair, off the office, off to another building to do something that they really want. They're stuck. And we have to get you over that, right? See, you deserve this success. And the moment you start thinking that you're not deserving, something is wrong. That thought is wrong. In one of my videos on YouTube, and if you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out. It's called Thoughts, Feelings, and Action. We talk about how you start think of something, you get into that feeling, and then the action will get you to, will get your body in that vibration. Okay, thoughts, feeling, and action. Go check it out on YouTube. It's pretty interesting. How many? I think maybe there's over 3,000 views right now, something like that. So you deserve this success, and this success that you're seeking is also coming to you. So tomorrow night at 7 p.m., I'm going to be sharing some more specific strategies on this goal setting and achieving, on the success, and not just mine. I'm blessed and grateful that I was able to get what I get from the mentors that I have, but also from my clients, also from my family, also from how I went from where I was 2 years ago to where I am now. Can you speed up this thing, the process? Everybody will eventually get there. Some might take 5 years, 10 years, 20. But what if we can shave it? What if we can make you get there in 6 months, 3 months, 2 months? How would you like to start winning in a few weeks? How would you like to start relaxing and sleeping better at night, knowing that there is a better way? That's thinking into results. That's what's buried here in these notes and in the lectures and in the videos that I have and through the guidance and the mentorship. Now, I'm not just telling you this because I've read it somewhere. I'm telling you because I've experienced this. My clients are seeing it. Go check it out. Check out the reviews. Talk to them. Send them messages. They're all available, from Lori to Bina to Trudy to Carlos. Lots of them. I encourage you to do it. And I encourage you to reach out. Reach out and say, hey, how do you do this? And really, the best way is to really book an appointment and connect with me. If you really want to get your game going, if you really want to change fast, you have to change the way you're doing things. That's one of the problems that so many have, right? They do not change. You keep doing the same thing that you're doing now, you're going to keep getting the same results. So book that appointment, check that time, and let's have that conversation to speed you up. I might not be able to serve you. You might have something that I cannot help you with. You might have a condition that you're going to need to see a doctor or a special psychologist or something. I can help you with your mindset part. I can help you with why are you not getting results. And with that free conversation, we can really get you there. So show up and book the time, and I look forward to meeting you in person. So I'm serious about this conversation. I'm serious about this, and I want you to get serious about your life. I want you to get serious about your life. I want to thank who's watching live. My apologies, I cannot tell who that is. I only have one screen on my Mac, and just connected to the new Wi-Fi here on the house, so I don't have multiple screens to show me who's logged in. So if you want to comment, go ahead and comment, and we'll share it with everybody. If you have a question, put it in the comment. So in these goals, right? And what are they? What do we do about them? How can we get them? I'm going to share with you another tip for a few more minutes here, and tomorrow I'll share with you a whole lot more. Okay, a whole lot more. And why do I do that? Because I want you to start winning. I really want you to win. There is nothing hold me back from sharing everything I have with you, because I want you to start winning. So I want you to get clear on your goal, and I hope you're writing this down and sharing this and share it with everybody. If you're listening back to the recording, let me know what's it like for you. Let me know what you get out of it. Let me know that you came to the Facebook group. Let me know that you are connected with me on LinkedIn, so that I can see who you are, what you do, and how can I connect with you further. So let's get you clear on your goal. This is the winning strategy. See, success happens not just by luck, not just by random, in a certain way. It's one of the laws. In the early studies, when Bob Proctor was reading all these books from Earl Nightingale and Jim Rohn and everybody, right? Signs of Getting Rich. Rich people get rich by doing things in a certain way. And I'm not just talking about money. This is everything. You have to do things in a certain way. So I want you to get clear on your goal. Number one. Number two, I want you to kind of do it. Like, you got to do this, and you got to follow this direction. Like, as you come to my mentorship and guidance, as many of you do, you have to follow directions. If you don't follow directions, you're not going to get the results. So you have to follow this direction. So I want you to get clear on your goal. And that might take several iterations to get you to relax and be comfortable in asking for what you want. And then I want you to brainstorm. I want you to brainstorm, what is it you want? And you're going to write things down. Yeah, I want a boat, I want a house, I want a dog, I want a boyfriend, I want a girlfriend. I don't know what you want. I want rain. Things that you want. You write them down. And then we're going to put them in categories, depending how many you write. If it's 1 page, 2 page, half a page, we're going to put them in categories, A, B, C, D, or just A, B, C. How many are A's you really want? How many maybe? And so we get this category. And then we're going to pick. So you have to be very specific. So many people will say, oh, I want a lot of money. No, that's not specific. It's $1 extra. That's more money. I want a boat. You can get a pontoon, or you can get a $1 million boat, or $20 million nice yacht, right? So what is it that you really want? You got to be very specific. Remember, we are talking about the spiritual side of you that's going to connect you with the infinite to attract to your life what you really want. And I'm telling you, you can attract it. You can attract all this goodness into your life. You're not going to need to know how to do this. It's going to happen automatically. Then we're going to get you to set a target, a 90-day target. How can you achieve one of these goals? 90 days. Don't think about you're not going to get it. Don't think if it's going to happen. You're doubting yourself on misbelief. And that's why these studies in thinking into results is going to help you get your mindset right. See, it's 95% mindset, 5% strategy. But most people, as soon as you write this down, the mind plays games on you, takes you into the how. How am I going to do this? When am I going to do that? How am I going to afford this? How can I? And then you're not going to do it. So we're going to pick 1 or 2 of these ideas to start. We're going to pick them, and then we're going to start with an action plan. Now, this action plan, it doesn't need to be fabulous. It doesn't need to be a lot of pages. It just needs a plan. What do you think you need to do? Now, of course, when that happens, you're going to be scared. Fear is going to settle in. Doubt's going to settle in, because you're going to be like, oh, I tried this before, it didn't work. I tried the network marketing, it didn't work. I tried this product, it didn't work. I went to another job and it didn't work. That's fear, doubt, and indecision. That's because you don't know how to set goals yet. And I need to teach you. That's the big thing, the word, the idea. Then I'm going to get you to doing something about your life so you can move forward. Then we have to remove this doubt, fear, and indecision so that you can actually get it. And even though I'm telling you this, you might be thinking, oh, I understand this. But you still don't get it. You have to review it. You have to read it. You have to rewrite this program in your mind. Reprogram yourself. Right? And we start this action plan. Small action plan. What's the one thing that you can do today to move forward? What are the 2 things you can do this week? The first one and the second one. And you start. And that is going to lead you to the next action. All you have to do is just get better today than yesterday. That's all you got to do. All you got to do, 1% a day, 0.5% a day. You know how far you're going to be in 30 days? That the thing is, your habitual behavior and your training will not let you get there. That's why the guidance and the mentorship and the group that I'm creating, the community that we're putting together to help you change, to help you grow, is going to be so needed. Now you're going to have to become a new person to achieve this goal, because goals are not for us to get. Goals are for us to grow. Who are you going to become? Now, you might not like this. You're like, oh, come on, I don't want to go. I want to stay the way I am. Well, you can stay the way you are. But goals are for us to grow. When I first heard that from Bob, it was one of those 3 days. I'm like, oh, it's for us to grow up. I just want more money. Well, how much more money? I got to be exact. What do you do with the more money? What do you do with the bigger house? What are you going to do with more friends? What are you going to do with a bigger golf course membership, right? How are you going to do that? So goals are for us to grow. You're going to grow into something that you are not right now. Otherwise, you will be doing it. You're going to grow from your no job to a job, from your 50,000 job to a $100,000 job. How are you going to do it? How are you going to grow? You have to become that new person. Not just one day, one time, not just one day. You got to do one day and another day and another day. Habitually, we're going to change you and reprogram the mind. And that's what we teach you. Now, you see, it's all in here. And I can give you that. But even if you read it, you won't get it automatically by yourself. It's all in this other book, my other book here, Think and Grow Rich, which we teach this, right? Think and Grow Rich. I have a group that studies just this book, Think and Grow Rich. I have another group that studies this other one, which I just got the hardcover book. Usually it's a nice red book. It's called Psycho-Cybernetics. So there's different ways to start getting you on this track. You don't have to start automatically everywhere, but you got to start. Now I'm going to share with you the next one. You have to believe, right? You have to believe you're going to become that new person, and you have to accept it. This was hard for me at the beginning. How can I accept that I'm going to get this new goal? How am I going to accept that I will be that new person that I want to become? How can I accept that I'm going to do this? Can you wake up every day and say, I can do it? Can you wake up every day and accept, I am a millionaire? Can you wake up every day and say, I own this business? I'm running this restaurant. Can you do that, right? And as we put this whole thing together, like the way thinking into results, we call it a system, 150 years system of science and psychology, started back from the days of Dale Carnegie, who is the king of like the steel industry, started with, 19 something, 1908, 1910, when they, maybe earlier, 1903, when they started this conglomerate of steel. But he had all this information. He was from nothing to something. He commissioned Napoleon Hill to write Think and Grow Rich, write The Law of Success first, then Think and Grow Rich in 1928. And this information, 150 years of science and psychology, has been put together in this one tight package, thinking into results. That's what we teach. That's why I study it. And I'm on my fourth time now. Next 2 weeks, I'll be starting my fourth time going through it with my mentors, of course, who was with Bob for a little bit over 2 years, and now with his elite mentors. And I get to go through that with you now and with my clients, which is different level, because there's a level of understanding, there's a level of super understanding, then there's a level of delivering the material so that I can help you answer the question that you're going to have. Now, there's the one thing that always going to come to your mind as you start making up these goals, writing these plans, what you should be doing. You're going to go and, shall I ask somebody else? Because you're doubting yourself. We're going to remove all that from you. You're going to stop doubting that you cannot do this anymore. You're going to stop doubting what you can do next. Right? You gotta start believing in yourself more. Right now, you probably don't. You probably have an area that you do, and you can have many areas that you don't. But that's really what you're screaming at. That's really where you want to go. So how can we get you to remove that fear, doubt, and disbelief and start deciding and moving in that direction? That's why you need the mindset. That's why we say it is 95% mindset, 5% strategy. You don't need to know how. You just have to change your mind and become that person. And the last thing that I'm going to leave with you today, your attitude. Now you might say, Kamal, attitude, what does this have to do with it? Well, I'm telling you, it has everything to do with it. I've been studying attitude now for 3 months, and I haven't cracked the code. Of course, I've been studying it for 2 years with thinking into results. But now consistently, every day, I'm studying attitude from what Earl Nightingale found out and what Bob studied it for 61 years. And now I'm doing my part on it. What kind of attitude can you have? what kind of bulletproof statement, attitude that you're going to have every day based on how you're going to show up. Attitude is everything. Once you figure that out, oh boy, you're going to see results. You're going to see magnificent results. Things will start changing. And things will start changing for the better. Trust me. Attitude. So that's kind of what it is. Tomorrow I'm going to share with you more. It's going to be a more 1 hour of some of this, but then a lot more. I'm going to take you through goals and decisions and doubt and fear to why you're stuck the way you're stuck and how we're going to get to this paradigm reprogram. And then I'm going to ask you to see if you'd like to study this material further, if you'd like to see how some other clients are doing and having fun with it. And maybe we'll work together, maybe we're not. And it might not be for you, it might be for somebody else that you know, right? And then, as usual, on Thursday nights at 8 p.m., we have this 1 hour where we get together and you get to ask questions. So it's going to be perfect tomorrow night, 7 p.m. for 1 hour, kind of talking and showing you some videos, mostly me talking. And then at 8, you start asking your questions, sharing your point of view, where you've been, what you've been mentored with, and whatnot, what's working, what's not. And it's a nice casual place, no pressure. See, it doesn't matter to me if you jump on board or not, if you study or not. I want to help you. And that's why I have this book club. That's why I have that book club. I have the Facebook group. I have the LinkedIn group. And you can go and learn from that. If you just do those, you're going to feel better. If you just spend time there, you're going to find yourself in a better way. Trust me, you will. So I just want you to know that there is a better way than what you're doing right now. There is a much better way. Now, I found it, and that's why I want to share it. And as I find it, as I study it every day, now I want to share it with everybody. And it's one of those secret things, one of those things that just keeps happening. The more I share it and the more I give, the better it gets. And I do know that the psychic energy and the psychic benefits from it is a lot more than the monetary benefit. I spend a lot of time on this, especially on weekends and evenings. I could be doing other things, but I feel good when I see you succeed. I feel good when I see comments, when I see you guys sharing this, inviting your friends and others to say, oh, wow, he's teaching us for free. I don't know, there's over like 10, 12,000 followers right now between YouTube, Clubhouse, here, and a few other places. So that means people are benefiting, people are coming back. And the more I share it, the more I study it, the better I become. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to share it. I want you to enjoy it. And just save some of your time. I'm going to give you some tricks of what to do so you can sleep better, feel better, act better. Not to act with a nasty manner or attitude, to actually have that positive attitude. Even if you have to change your temper and voice so that people can listen to you and follow direction, but that you can do it in a loving way, right? At the end of the day, it's all about love. It's all about you falling in love with you and doing what you really want to do and finding out what that thing is. So many people don't have it. So many people are lost. So many people are doing things they wish they can change and they can't change. Or they change and then they come back. They change and then they come back. Well, we found the secret. So book an appointment, show up. It's tomorrow night. And if you can't show up tomorrow night, 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. for the Q&A, do your best to do it. Do your best to show up. I mean, there's always recording on YouTube. And if you want the recording specifically from tomorrow night, you're going to have to ask me to get it, and we'll figure something out how it is. I will see what the BA set up, which kind of page for you to purchase it. Because the recordings are precious, so we use them for different content. But the best thing is to show up. Make that time. Make that time. So I'm going to give you here also my business number so that you can actually reach out, book an appointment, and that's how easy it is. I'm going to put it right here, 676-9592. So you can text, you can send an email, you can go to the Facebook group, all these places that you can actually do it, right? So what's the call to action? Show up tomorrow night. Put your questions in the comments, and I will look them up on Fridays and Saturdays, and I'll see if I can answer you. And if you do show up, we can talk live and tell me where you are, what you're doing, which part of the world. I have clients all over the world now. Nigeria, Ireland, Lebanon, Morocco, I think this gentleman is in Persia, not sure exactly where, maybe Iran, and the US, Canada, a lot of people in the US, quite a few in Canada as well. So that's what I want to share with you tonight. So here we are, 26 minutes. See how time goes by quick, and I just want you to be you, start having fun, and thank you. And thank you for following. Thanks for being in the club, in the community. There's many different ways to get involved at different levels. And I look forward to serving you tomorrow and for the days to come. Thanks again. Invite a friend, and I look forward to seeing you. If there's any questions, please ask. And have a good night. Blessings to all of you. Cheers.